So the Dallas Cowboys beat up on the Jets, and man, I don't care what anybody says, we needed that win. So Cowboys Nation, let's talk about it. So the Dallas Cowboys went into MetLife Stadium with probably one of the worst situations that any team could be. And even for me personally, I've never seen the Cowboys probably this decimated, uh, just from offense and defense, just in general. But let's just paint the situation so people can fully understand. The whole offensive line was out from the left tackle to the right guard. Nothing but backups. Terrence Steele was your only starter, which is scary in itself, thinking about it because of all the struggles he's had in pass pro and against more powerful defenders. There was no CeeDee Lamb, no Turpin, basically no offensive line. So the Cowboys going into this game were basically in dire straits, but somehow they found a way that not only did they find a way to win, but they dominated the Jets. And this is why I've always been preaching for so long through the Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy administration that scheme matters a lot to me, especially when it comes to the offense. The reason I felt that way is because we spent years watching the Cowboys offensively just look inconsistent, having a bunch of penalties. And then everyone would blame Dak because that was the low hanging fruit. When it was clear as day from seeing the same issues across different coaches that it was the scheme, that outdated scheme that these older coaches brought. Javonte Williams ran for 135 yards behind a bunch of backup O linemen. And that was a really good Jets defense that the Cowboys played. Don't let the score convince you that the Jets defense wasn't good, or don't let anybody tell you otherwise. That was a good defense. The Cowboys offense was just better. Williams did that behind backups. The reason he was able to do that is because one, he's a great runner from what we've seen, and two, because the scheme put guys in the right position in order to execute against the Jets, and they keeping them on their toes throughout the game. That's why the Cowboys dominated offensively. Also, for all you Cowboys haters and even you Cowboys fans that have been hating on Dak, y'all need to put some respect on that man's name. He went out there and lit up the Jets for 4 touchdowns and had a big play to George Pickens on Sauce Gardner, which was a beautiful play to watch. This is the Cowboys I enjoy watching. Even though at times they went three and out, could have been cleaner, what I value is that they were adjusting and getting into the flow during the game. This offense can put up points, and that's all I ask. Because the inconsistency of previous administrations and previous coaches is what hurt the Cowboys so much. You had all this talent, but you just couldn't execute consistently. And that's the thing that bothered me. And obviously, like I said, they're going to blame Dak. It's his fault. He got the coaches fired. Stop. Shoddy in his first year with Dak is lighting up NFL teams. Like, what are we talking about? That shouldn't be a thing. But again, now you see it was always the coaching. Whether you like it or not, that's just the truth. And shout out to Ryan Flournoy, or I say Flournoy, but his name is Flournoy. I've been beaten on the table. It's like, put in Ryan Flournoy. Give him an opportunity. Jalen Tolbert is not better than Ryan Flanoy. And now y'all see it when given an opportunity, he went off 100 plus yards, got way more targets than Tolbert because Dak knew this guy can one create space, it's hard to tackle, explosive, and is a playmaker. So if that's your wide receiver three, oh, we're going to town. We're going to town. I don't care what y'all do with Tolbert. Put in Ryan Flanoy, and you will see more games like that because you can only cover so many people. You can't double CeeDee. You can't double Pickens. You can't double Turpin. So somebody's going to get open. And I'm telling you, it's going to be Ryan Flanoy if you keep giving him opportunity. So I'm just so glad he had his breakout game, and I hope the Cowboys go into the that playbook and say, "Hey, let's try to let's give this guy more and more opportunities and see what we can get from him." So shout out to Ryan Flanoy. So now let's talk about the defense. Defensively, Cowboys still here and there, but they're getting better. They were getting a lot more pressure on Justin Fields and got 5 sacks in total. And the thing with Justin Fields, he's like one of those quarterbacks that's one read quarterbacks. So that one read isn't there. He's going to hold and hold and hold the ball and try to run. And I felt they took advantage of that with running a bunch of stunts and just making sure that he stayed in the pocket. And when he tried to run, okay, we got somebody on him, making sure he just can't escape. I wish we had done that against Philly. We're gonna get our get back. So I'm not too worried about that. Shout out to Donovan Ezeiruaku. I'm telling you, this man is getting better each game I see him. Every time he plays, he's getting better. And when it finally clicks, he's gonna be a monster. I'm just telling you. So for all you guys that were, oh, why did we waste it? You're gonna see. He's just right there. Because I remember Diggs' rookie year. He was having that same issues where it was just this close. But then when it started to click, then from there on, he'll be just balling. And then James Houston, who is your best pass rusher, hands down, got 1.5 sacks versus the Jets. And don't care what Eberflus needs to do, keep giving him more reps as a pass rusher. Him and along with Ezeiruaku, I think that tandem will be scary going forward. So Cowboys, don't waste that. Don't waste that talent. Just put those guys out there. They'll figure it out. So Jack Sanborn went out with a concussion, which made it so that the Cowboys had to put in their rookie linebacker, Shamar James, out of Florida. And Shamar ended the game with 15 total tackles. He was making a lot of the tackles that Sanborn was missing, and I hope this opens up Eberflus's eyes. I get it. Eberflus, you love Sanborn, but at this time, especially in pass coverage, James looks better. Not so much better, but for me, it's just I want you to make the tackle. That's it. Yes, he's going to get better at reading the zones, breaking on the ball a lot quicker. So I'm not as super concerned because a lot of those tackles weren't like plays behind the line of scrimmage, net negative plays. It was more so, okay, saw the guy, he ran at the guy, he hit the guy. That's all you really need to do. That's what I care about. But again, as he starts to learn more and more, he's going to get better at that, I believe, because he has the athleticism, he has the speed, and is aggressive at the point when it comes to tackling his guys. So keep giving him more reps. I feel like he's going to get better. Run defense, still a little shaky. I think some of that's because they put back Mozzie, and I'm sorry, I don't think Mozzie's good. Put in a Jay Tuia. Mozzie's not giving you anything. And he's actually, and like I said, I need to really look at the film more, but I saw linemen getting clear shots at the linebackers. That shouldn't happen. That should not happen. The D tackles are supposed to keep those guys clean. And a lot of those big runs, I just saw guys go straight for the linebacker, and then boom, that's a big run because you're already at the second level. So I wasn't a fan of that. I was, like I said, too many big runs, but still, it's a work in progress, especially with so many moving pieces. So I think they'll get that figured out. Marist Liufau looked really good out there, forced a much needed fumble, and I hope, again, showing Eberflus, this is why you need to put Marist in the game. He needs to get those reps. Because I'm sorry, Murray and Sanborn, they just don't cut it. Especially if you want to win against better offenses, those guys are liabilities. You have young guys, give them those opportunities, and I promise they're going to show you why they need those reps. But all in all, defense did its job. They didn't allow 30 plus points. They got off the field. You gave your offense an opportunity to win, and that's all I asked for. That's it. So again, Cowboys needed to win this game. These are the games that add up over time when you have that opportunity. You just got to take them, got to win them, got to find a way. Cowboys, they have the Panthers next. That's another game. They have to win that game. Don't all of a sudden let Bryce Young be this great quarterback when we all know who he is. Don't do that. The Cowboys just got to keep stacking the W's, and it's on the front office too. They can't just sit there with their hands praying and, oh, we'll just hope things work. No, you have a number one offense. Help them. Do your job, improve this team. I don't care about those picks at this point. Use those picks to win now. Do not wait till next year and say, oh, well, we got all these guys coming in, so now we're good. No, don't do that. I need the Cowboys to prioritize winning today, have a top 5 offense in the NFL. Don't waste that for a future that's uncertain. Go all in like you were supposed to do last year, which we knew was cap. But again, that's my 2 cents, Cowboys Nation. We got a good win, and now we just got to keep stacking them. Well, that's all I got for you guys. Like this video, subscribe to the channel so I can keep giving you that real sports talk about the Dallas Cowboys. I'm your host, Mecca Mike, and for all the socials, that's MECCHA Mike, and I'm out.